We're proud to be part of the family and be one of the pioneers to bring jiu-jitsu to America. Basically everything comes from the big master Eddie Gracie. That's like, he's the seed. He already said to be a champion. Basically because he started putting me in gi like 2-3 years old. He make me train in 2-3 years old. He make a special diet for, good food, good diet, good sleep. He train a lot. My life depends on training whole life. Anything I want from my parents depend the way I'm conduct my jiu-jitsu in the mats, you know what I mean? So I'm be good jiu-jitsu fighter, so I'm compete, so I'm win. He give me what I want. You know, like little kid, I already have this process going. Then that's making me more taste for jiu-jitsu because I'm a kid. I cannot evaluation how much jiu-jitsu can help me because I'm a little kid. I never tasted this. I never had problems in the streets. After 16, and I start using more, and then I start feel my own how much jiu-jitsu can save me. When you're a little kid, you don't have this analysis, to feel this for the future. You know, I train jiu-jitsu like have fun, play. My daddy started giving me the habits to be in the mats, like spill me around, sweep. I start get comfortable in being this world, like you know, in the mats world. Purigi, mix it together with the students. A lot of people when come in class sometimes shine himself to Purigi first time. You know what I mean? I don't have this problem because I'm growing this way. And that's the reason I think that my daddy gave me the best home to be a champion. Well, basically I'm start compete 6-7 years old. Little kid, yellow belts, orange belts. The orange belt I stay like a 6-7 years old to 15, and then I stay whole this time orange belt. I never got a green belt because my old brothers got a green belt. And for my daddy, like he wanna push the buttons because he see my temper. I'm the kind of wild one at home. I'm the one who got really fights all my life. I'm the one who have more fights than one of my brothers in street fights. That's showing my temper very hot, and then my daddy see you this, and then my daddy keep like putting my old brothers like example to me. So I never can reach my brother's belt because my brother's 2 years old. Hall's 2 years old, Horn 1 year old. Horn and Hall's got a green. You keep your orange forever because you cannot get a adult belt before 16. Automatic when I got a 16, I jump for brown belt because I have so long orange belt. Yeah, I know pass for the belt for like 7 years. I keep same belt because my daddy wanna put me like my old brothers like example. And then when my brothers got a green belt, my brothers jumped from brown belt, and then 2 years in brown belt, and then got a black belt. I spent like 7 years in brown belt too. My daddy gave me real hard times. I miss up in school, and he feel like tight the buttons for making me a good boy in jiu-jitsu. I have 26 years in competition. I started 6-7 years old. In the last competition, my last year in Brazil, I have 32 years old. I live 11 years in America. And then my last year in Brazil, I compete in black belt in 2 different divisions. Every time I'm competing all my life, I'm national champion for 26 years, undefeated. And then every time I compete in 2 different weight classes. Orange belt, I go in my weight, the open division. Brown belts, I go in my weight, the open division. Black belt, I go in my weight, the open divisions. I never get defeated, never miss one tournament. Any tournaments pass, I'm being in. This because my dad association train, discipline, and the pleasure. When I win the tournament, he give me the pleasures. If I don't win the tournament, he take the car away, you know, he don't give money. And then that's the reason I got a real sharp for B because I have a lot of concentration for the tournaments because that's my happiness. Well, basically my intention when it comes to America, it's because I start seeing so many competitions in Brazil, so many schools, and then I'm try, like my brother, the first one come, Horion, he started to do jiu-jitsu to America because he see this big world, American as a big country, and then jiu-jitsu is like, nobody knows jiu-jitsu in this country. Yeah, I see like a good opportunity from us, Gracie, come here introduce this for America. What you can see right now, America today is going around Jiu-Jitsu. Whole country talk about Jiu-Jitsu. Então I think it's did a good thing in bring Jiu-Jitsu to the American. My first 3-4 years in America, I work very hard and then I try to introduce my class. More in the time I come, I talk about like 10 years and 11 years ago. It's hard to introduce something that nobody know. I'm trying to give some classes that people don't believe you can. Something can come from Brazil, in fact, like Jiu-Jitsu art. I try, guys want to take class. There are a lot of people to say, oh, what is kind of Jiu-Jitsu is this? Jiu-Jitsu is from Brazil. And the guy, where Brazil are? People don't know where is Brazil are. And then this start giving me some problem to get students because people don't believe in the effect Jiu-Jitsu art. It's hard to introduce this. And then I got a one-on-one, I show them a team art. It's hard to make students when people don't know the martial arts. And then it's in this Monterey, and then I moved to Hawaii. And then people in Hawaii really appreciate, and they start coming very into too. And then I moved to Hawaii in '87. And then before that, no exists Jiu-Jitsu in Hawaii too. And then when I'm starting to do Jiu-Jitsu in Hawaii, and it start becoming more popular, people start know. And then Horton in '90s, '91, Horton started to introduce the Gracie action tapes. It helped me a lot bringing students because I start selling the tapes about the family in Brazil. And then I start giving my privates. I have a friend in my house and I make a mats in the garage. I start doing my privates day by day. I start introduce Hawaii people really like martial arts. It start come more easy for me because Hawaii people have more experience in martial arts. Like Monterey is more quiet towns, and people not too interested in martial arts, not like Hawaii. The UFC is be growing for the Gracie family. The Gracie family is growing for the first time in America. An event like strikes going, everything's going because it's outlawed before. Mm-hmm. If for some reason never exists fights like this, the real fight, you can see with the Wrestling Federation, but that's not real. You know, you see the box, but that's the only stand-up fights. You see the karate, kickbox competitions, tough kickbox, tough fighters, but that's only as a sport way. It's not like real everything's going like UFC show up. And then this take a lot of attention for the public because people see the release of survival match, and then that's come the popular here, UFC or street fight shows right now. Because people see the realistic fights and then you can improve your real skill, your real ability in the martial arts when you survive with UFC. That's hard. You don't see champions like Royce keep the pole like 1, 2, 3 undefeated. You see Shamrock win here, next day lost, 7 lost there, lost here. You don't have a regular champion like Royce. And then you prove how much effect he are, how much the techniques work. Well, I have a pleasure. Now the association start growing a lot in whole country. And then people start association to us, call us for class, us come first for seminars, class, and then people start to get adapt to. And then for us, it's very important to have these people around because what it can be the Gracie families, you know, having friends like these people, you know, associations. These people will support the Gracie family. I want to say thanks a lot for all this support. And then when I see you people get adapted to Jiu-Jitsu, you're interested in Jiu-Jitsu, you want to push the things to going, and then represent us in different states. There's a lot of states in America, and then you don't have a Gracie live there. You don't have a Gracie to teach there. And then I try to help more as I can. Let's travel around to a couple weeks here, a couple weeks there, to make Jiu-Jitsu get support to this kind of schools, train associations here, support us. And then the guys have the opportunity they have in Philadelphia, the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Association, come have in Ohio, New York, Arizona, a lot of different places now have associations, and then I feel real comfortable to come here supporting this kind of schools. And then that's part of the team, and then thank you guys for keep supporting us around.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Perfect.